Hey guys, my name is Michael, and I get it, gas prices are pretty high, but when was the last time you went to Five Guys? Okay, that's enough. On with the video. I saw the movie. This is empty, by the way, and this is also a medium, which is crazy. I saw the Mario movie by Illumination featuring Chris Pratt. As soon as I got home from work, I changed, grabbed my oldest sister, and we went to the movie theaters to go see the movie, the Mario movie featuring Chris Pratt and Jack Black. Also, just thought I should put it in here, but my sister has a art Instagram page, so if you want to follow her art at all, I'll put in the link in the description below. If you haven't been following the Nintendo and Illumination roller coaster, let me tell you about it. So it was announced that Illumination and Nintendo would be making a movie together, a Super Mario movie together. People were confused, outraged even, that this is being a thing. Then the Nintendo Direct comes out with the cast. Everybody is gut-busting laughing at Chris Pratt as Mario, Charlie Day as Luigi, Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. Yeah, that was pretty crazy. And then we get the trailer, and now everybody was like, hold on, let's let him cook. Pretty nice trailer. It looked good too, seeing how the animation from Illumination is the bare minimum, and they just use bright light to make up for the lazy and cheap animation that they do. I grew up with Nintendo. I remember in the mid 2000s or late 2000s, I got a Nintendo Wii with my sisters for Christmas. And then later on, I got the Wii U. It was just for Smash 4. It was just for Smash 4. I get it, I know, but Smash 4. Then I got the Switch. I never grew up with an Xbox or PlayStation. I was a Nintendo guy, and I still am. I think we all can agree on that Nintendo was breathing down Illumination's neck for this to succeed. Because if this didn't succeed, we'd never see another Nintendo movie again. So Nintendo dipping their toes in the water to see if this works. With Illumination, seeing how the people's reaction to it was mostly positive, and seeing the critics' reaction was in the middle. Like last time I saw it was at a 54% on Rotten Tomatoes, but then again, that's Rotten Tomatoes. But before I go on a bit further, I feel kind of out of dressed. I don't feel proper for this review. So wah 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 wah. Much better. I would do a mustache, but I'm worried that this would take off my real mustache. I'll at least show some pictures of me on Halloween with my costume as I just own the character. Also, let's just show this funny clip. What? Do you get it? It's because everybody else is a fighter, but Waluigi still isn't a fighter in Smash. Before I go on any further, I should let you guys know that there is going to be spoilers. There's just going to be spoilers throughout this video, so if you were hoping to find a review that had no spoilers in it, I apologize, this isn't the video for you. But stick around, give me the views. I need views, please, God. I only have 10 subscribers. So yeah, what did I think about the movie? I liked it. I thought it was fun, and I was not bored throughout the movie. The whole time in the theater, I was not bored. I had a smile on my face. I laughed. I cried. I enjoyed every single moment of it, and didn't really have too many complaints with this movie. But let's go into what I liked about this movie so far. So the movie had a chock full of references and Easter eggs, not just to the Mario franchise, but to the Nintendo franchise. The first thing I caught, other than Bowser and penguins in the Power Star, but was the Punch-Out pictures from the Wii game Punch-Out, where you had the fighters from all around the world. I can go on with more references. We have like the 2D Mario course reference as like a training course for Mario and Peach. We have Mario Kart Rainbow Road. It even had like it when you go sideways in the more recent Mario Kart games like Mario Kart 8. They had the Nintendo music. Seeing that on the big screen just felt great. There's also Bowser's Wedding Suit, which is a reference to the Super Mario Odyssey game where Bowser was going to marry Peach on the moon. They put the DK rap in the Donkey Kong world, which is just great because I just think of Chunky Kong. Man, there's Chunky. He's dead. DK. There's also some other stuff I can point out, like Mario kissing a fish and DK I put down DK thrusting his cock at the audience. There's a scene where he's just showboating, and there's like a part where he's just thrusting his pelvis to everybody in the stage. And of course they had to include the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi, many other voices in the Mario franchise, Charles Martinet. One thing I will say, I was kind of underwhelmed with how many lines Charles Martinet had in the movie because he is Mario. He is the voice actor for Mario. But at the same time, I do kind of get why it wasn't in many. You know, at least hearing his voice and them just totally not forgetting about him, just casting him aside and just not including him in this project would have been worse. So I'm glad he's in it though. That is what I'm glad with. One thing I was surprised about, they didn't reference Wario or Waluigi in it. If they were going to reference Wario, there was no way they were going to reference Waluigi, which, what the hell, Nintendo? Hello? But now let's get on to the voice acting. Going into it, I was kind of worried about Chris Pratt's Mario, as the trailers showing the voices for Chris Pratt just sucked. They were not good. And now watching the movie, they showed the worst lines to represent Chris Pratt's Mario because it's fine. His voice is fine. It's not bad. It's totally fine. It stands out. It's unique. It's not annoying either. It doesn't bother me at all in the movie. So I'm glad that I kind of just was like, hold on. Let's just wait. You know, it's probably not going to be that bad. I thought Peach and Toad were fine as well. I did like Keegan-Michael Key's Toad, but he kind of was pushed to the side. He didn't really have that much to do, and kind of was just wanting a little bit more Toad, just a little bit, because definitely at the end, he was kind of just pushed aside. You know, he was there for the middle part of the movie where, you know, Mario gets in the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario, the Peach Land. Before I go into my favorite voices for this movie, let's go into who I thought was the weakest voice, and that was the monkey. Watching the movie, DK to me was portrayed as a Giga Chad, and just having the voice for DK of Seth Rogen and then seeing how they had DK portrayed, it just didn't go too well, but it's fine as now Seth Rogen DK voice is canon. The DK Seth Rogen voice is now canon. So my three favorite voices in the movie was Jack Black as Bowser, Charlie Day as Luigi, and Kamek. I don't think you thought that I was going to put Kamek. Somehow I forgot, but Kamek's voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, and I love his voice acting. One of his favorite voice acting roles he had was the Joker in the Batman TV series that I used to watch as a kid. His voice acting is definitely boosted by the interactions between Kamek and Bowser. It just makes it even better. Charlie Day as Luigi, at first I thought it was fine, but like getting more of an understanding, just having it sink in for these last few hours, I liked it. I think it fit. Bowser, Jack Black. Oh, beautiful. Mwah. Chef's kiss. I loved it. Jack Black, every time Bowser is on screen, it is perfect. I loved it. Great. Not only that, but his song Peaches and how it is eligible to be nominated for an Oscar just makes my day. It just makes my day. Peaches, 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 peaches. There are some other voice actors that did catch my attention, like John DiMaggio was one of Mario's family members. Whoever voiced the deep voiced Toad in the Toad Council, thank you, because just hearing a deep voice come from a cute little innocent Toad, just great. Icing on the cake. Whoever had the idea for making an insane Luma, good job. It was needed. It wasn't asked for, but it was accepted. Now, something I didn't expect from Illumination was its animation. The animation was great. The lighting was great and it worked. I was okay with bright setting because it fits in the Mario universe to me. It didn't feel cheap, like I said. The dark, gloomy parts of the movie, great as well. The characters, I have to point this out. I'm so glad that the characters, the human characters, aren't just basically the Illumination human characters. If it was just that, I would have been very underwhelmed. But just seeing that little small thing, making them like just not that, I liked. That was one thing that I pointed out as soon as I saw it. Now, let's get into some criticisms I do have with the film. Not much, but it's something noteworthy to me. The references and Easter eggs may be confusing to people that are watching this from the outside of Mario and Nintendo fandom. Like if you don't know Mario, you don't follow it, and you don't follow Nintendo, and you come into this movie, this may not be the movie for you. You may not like this movie. You may just feel meh about it. What's with the cat power up? Why is he a cat? Why is he a raccoon now? What's so special about the Power Star? They may not get it, but it can be a good start for younger audiences. They can be like, what's this? What's that? They can look into it. Technology is readily available for kids nowadays, but this may be a good start for younger audience members, as they may ask these questions like, what's this about? What's this about? And adults that grew up with this, who do take their kids to see the movie, they can be like, oh, look at this, like this is what I grew up with. And then they could start liking Nintendo and Mario. They'll start looking into their products, their games. It's a good start for getting younger audience to like Nintendo. My next thing is the pacing. The pacing was real fast. I'm still conflicted with the pacing though, about how fast it is. Part of me thinks that it's a lot because it's just like, just keep going. Like it just keeps going. Like it doesn't breathe. It doesn't stop, but at the same time, when Illumination does that, it's just nothing happens. It's a big nothing burger. It's just like, get the thing, do the thing, learn this thing, but the thing, now go to this thing, more things, thing. But on the other end, I'm not looking for like a very deep, hidden message, magnum opus story from Illumination. It's a Mario movie. I want to just have fun with it. I went into it having fun and liking this movie, and I did. And my last thing is the Nintendo music and the non-Nintendo music. They clash, and I just kind of would have liked it if they just had the Nintendo music, had the Mario music, and skip out on the licensing music. For example, I Need a Hero, the one that was in Shrek 2. It was in the movie, and I just think taking that song out would make this less of a complaint for me. That goes with other licensing songs that were, funny enough, around the 80s. That's pretty much it, what I had to say that was a pro, con about this movie. It's one of those movies that you either loved the movie and or thought it was great, or you didn't like it and or you thought you may have felt indifferent about it. For me, I liked it, had fun, wasn't bored. I would even say that I wouldn't mind seeing it again. I would totally consider about it, Someone were to tell me, hey, you want to watch the Super Mario movie? I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, I think I will. What's my rating? I should probably give it a rating. 7 out of 10. I think that's a fair rating. That's a pretty good rating. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, Let me know if you agreed or disagreed with what I had to say. Maybe I left some things out. Please let me know in the comments below. Also, subscribe, as that would put a smile on my face. But now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna go listen to Peaches by Jack Black and post a video about it where it's 10 hours and 1 second long, and it's a YouTube loop of Peaches by Jack Black. Yes. But, yeah. Okay, bye.